Right everyone, it is Finn here and welcome to a very special video on my channel today, as it will be the first ever episode of For Football's Sake, a brand new series on my channel where we'll be talking about the hot topics of football from the last week. And what better week to start talking about this brand new series than this week, because the last 7 days of football have been pretty eventful to say the least. We've had the top 30 Ballon d'Or list dropped, we've had the Nations League final, we've had the Newcastle United takeover, making Newcastle United the richest club in world football. Neymar's announced that he might retire from international football within the next year or two. As I said, the last week of football has been insane, and we'll be covering all of those topics and more in today's video. Now, as I said guys, this is a brand new series on my channel. Whether it will work or not, whether you guys will like it or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see whether I do this on a weekly basis or not. Once again, we'll have to see whether you guys like this content or not. If you end up enjoying this video and you do like this kind of content and you want me to continue this series, all you have to do is hit the like button down below. Can we please get this video to 20 likes? Hopefully the series does well. Good luck to me, I guess. But the first topic of interest that we will be talking about in today's video is going to be the competition that absolutely no one asked for and no one really cares about, to be honest, the Nations League. Obviously, we had the second ever winners of the competition being France. They won 2-1 in the final versus Spain. And the Nations League, as I said, no one really cares about the Nations League. No one ever asked for the Nations League. It's pretty much the equivalent of the Cars 2 movie in the football universe. But at the end of the day, France lifting another trophy, showing that they are definitely still in it to win trophies. Obviously, Spain getting to the final by putting an end to Italy's 37-game unbeaten run, the longest unbeaten run in men's international football history. So although Spain didn't win the competition, they can still be tremendously proud of themselves. Obviously, talking about Italy, they ended up beating Belgium in the 3rd to 4th place playoff spot. Once again, Belgium, you're kind of losing your knack. I mean, for years now, people are saying, okay, players are in their prime, they can start winning trophies, but now that the players are getting older, have Belgium missed their chance? Are they now not going to win an international trophy for a very long time? Once again, that is something we're going to have to wait and see. In other international football news, something I do want to bring up is the likes of Lucas Fabianski has played his last game between the posts for the Polish national team. Obviously, he's been a great servant, a great player for his national team. Obviously, the West Ham United goalkeeper has been terrific for many years. You could see the emotion in his eyes, and I want to just wish him luck now that his international career is over. Obviously, the last point of interest from the international football point of view, because I mean, in terms of friendly games, I don't think anyone really cares, and in terms of World Cup qualifiers, time of recording, nothing really interesting has happened, to be honest with you. But something that is very interesting is Lionel Messi has scored his 80th goal for the Argentinian national team. No player has scored more goals for the international team out of South American teams now than Lionel Messi. Once again, that is a huge achievement, proving that Messi, Ronaldo, for years to come, they will just keep breaking record after record after record. But that is it for the international football talk, I guess. And now to talk about something that has definitely caught many people's attention quite a lot over the last week, and that is the Newcastle United takeover, becoming the richest club in world football. Once again, got no idea where this came from. If you guys want to see my full opinion on the topic, I did about a 10-minute video maybe on this channel already, so if you want to see my full opinion, make sure to go check out that video and subscribe while you're over there. But Newcastle United becoming the richest club in world football. I think there are many positives and negatives to this. Once again, it's another top team that can compete, but at the end of the day, that's going to happen when you're about 15 times wealthier than the team below you. And the team below you is Manchester City. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine a team that would be 15 times richer than Manchester City, a team that people already had money problems with. So once again, I think from an ethical point of view, I don't think lots of people agree with this topic. Now, saying that, there are obviously still fair financial play rules, meaning that Newcastle United can't just spend 200 million every transfer window. They can't just spend all their money. So at least that kind of gap is still there, but unfortunately a gap that may not be there is the gap between the Championship and the Premier League. With more money coming back into the Premier League, unfortunately, is the gap too big between the Premier League and the Championship now? Are teams just going to yo-yo back and forth? But at the end of the day, I mean, Newcastle United, if you told me a week ago that they had the possibility of getting Zinedine Zidane as their brand new manager, I probably would have laughed in your face and ended up giving the Lloyd haircut from Dumb and Dumber, or whatever his name is from Dumb and Dumber. I don't know. Haven't watched that movie in a while. Maybe I'll definitely give it a chance. But Newcastle United, once again, not a huge fan of the situation. The fact that their new owner is richer than the current top 10 richest football owners in the entire world combined, it absolutely makes me sick. But I'm excited for the fans. I think the fans almost deserve this. Newcastle United used to be a great team back in the day. They used to compete and look like they could win the Premier League. Obviously, they've fallen in recent years, especially since the ownership takeover of Mike Ashley. But you know what? Maybe Newcastle United now have a reason to be excited, and for that, I'm excited. And whether Steve Bruce stays at Newcastle United, whether he goes, obviously I wish him the best of luck. He wasn't just a fantastic player, but as a manager, he's done great things. What he did with Birmingham, what he did with Hull City, with Newcastle United, unfortunately, he hasn't been a fan favourite. But you know what? He's been through many things in his career, so whether he stays or goes, I don't think he should receive the amount of abuse he has been getting, and I would like to wish him the best in the future. Now, the next topic I'm going to be talking about, it is a big one. It is the Ballon d'Or top 30 list has been dropped, and I want to ask you guys to put down in the comment section down below, who do you think should win the Ballon d'Or this year? Obviously, there wasn't a Ballon d'Or last year, and I feel like a lot of people are saying Robert Lewandowski for last year. But in terms of this year, I mean, there are obviously some fantastic players. I'm not quite sure what Raheem Sterling's doing there, to be honest with you. I almost feel like it's more likely that Luke Shaw should be on this list. I mean, bar great Euros, unfortunately, Raheem Sterling has dropped over the last years. He's even been linked to the likes of Barcelona, which I'm not sure at this stage who that's insulting to anymore. Obviously, on the Ballon d'Or list, there are quite a few Italians. Obviously, Jorginho, from an Italian point of view, I feel like lots of people are going to vote for. Cristiano Ronaldo hasn't had a totally bad year. I feel like people are heavily underestimating the likes of Romelu Lukaku, winning the Italian league title, making a huge move to Chelsea, not doing bad. Obviously, with the Belgium national team, I don't feel like he's been too bad either. Obviously, Lionel Messi finally won the Copa America. There are a lot of fantastic players, so whoever ends up winning the Ballon d'Or out of these 30 players, I mean, there are a lot of players that could definitely win it, and I think it's going to be close, really exciting. I also want to say congratulations to the likes of Pedri being the only player to be on the Ballon d'Or shortlist and the Golden Boy shortlist. Imagine being 18 years old and on the Ballon d'Or shortlist and the Golden Boy shortlist. This kid is going to achieve some great things. But in terms of the Ballon d'Or, as I said, I want to hear your guys' opinions down in the comment section down below. Who do you think will end up winning the Ballon d'Or? Now, the final topic I am going to be talking about over the last week is the likes of Neymar. Obviously, Neymar, I feel like over the last few years has made some dodgy decisions, but apparently he has just announced that after the 2022 World Cup, this might just be his last World Cup. He might retire from international football after this World Cup, which, can you just imagine that? A 30-year-old Neymar might not go or might retire after this World Cup, and a 41-year-old Zlatan might also go. I find that so bizarre. But saying that, maybe it will also be one of his first World Cups. I'm saying that obviously because Neymar seems to get injured World Cup after World Cup after World Cup. I'm not sure he's properly been to a World Cup. Well, I say that the 2018 World Cup was pretty memorable after his diving antics. But at the end of the day, Neymar, I feel like he's made some dodgy decisions in his career. Obviously, I feel like his initial move to PSG got a lot of criticism when he signed a new contract, got a lot of criticism. Retiring from the international stage early, that might be a huge blow to his career as a whole. As I said, talking about the Ballon d'Or earlier, people were talking about when Messi and Ronaldo moved on, that Neymar would be next in line for the Ballon d'Or. I feel like Neymar has already passed that stage, and Messi and Ronaldo are still there, which, I mean, maybe that's just credit that Messi and Ronaldo deserves. But whether Neymar once again should retire from international football, I'm not sure. I feel like he could still play a huge role there. I feel like he should really fight for a World Cup. Once again, he's not a bad player, has struggled with injuries, but leaving the international team, it might just be a tiny bit too soon. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end, the conclusive end to the first ever episode of For Football's Sake. I'm still trying to work out a format. As I said, this is a brand new series on this channel. The way I want to do it, I'm excited to experiment about it. It might not be the same for the first few episodes. As I said, I might experiment a tiny bit with it. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope that you have been informed about the last week of football now that it is international break. It will be interesting to see how I do this series once domestic football continues. I think I'll talk about the top 5 leagues and just anything else interesting. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure to join this community by subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Obviously, so close to 1,700 subscribers. We might have reached it by the time this video has come out. Along with hitting that like button, can we please get 20 likes? But ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, Finn, FYNN. Cheers.